We're on our way to get bees, and we're very excited. The weather's lovely. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay. When we get these bees, we have to make sure that we check all the packages. This is a great tip for those of you that are getting bees for the first time, or even the 10th time, because when we got them the 5th or 6th time, one of the packages, actually it was a nucleus. It had a loose top, and the wrapping around it didn't stay, and the vibration of the car made the lid slide open, and there were bees all over the car. As a matter of fact, I think we have a shot we can add of the back window covered with bees. Thank goodness when we were driving home the sun was behind us, but as we moved through the day, the sun moved to the front of the car, and by the end of the day we had bees covering part of the front window. So we'll include a couple shots for you. You can also see how many bees you can fit in a purple HHR, one of our many adventures with bees. Okay, so come along with us while we pick up our packages of bees. Here we are braving the traffic to get our bees. It's actually not too bad, but we're almost there. You can see we have left the crowded expressway, and now we are in the country. The sun is up, the sky is blue, and if we listen carefully, we might be able to hear our new bees calling our name.
In a quarter mile.
We have arrived at Heritage Honeybee, owned by Tim and Sarah Willibanks in Sullivan, Wisconsin. Let's go inside and find our packages. Here they are separating the 2,600 packages that they received last night from Georgia. Everybody's got their orders with a little name tag on it, and you just have to find your order. I think ours is up here on the left. We have 12 packages. There it is. And 15 queens. That's what we ordered. Most of these bees will be used to load up our 4-way mating nukes for our queen mating. And here are some of the things that Heritage Honeybees have. They have beehives and supers and frames and all the stuff that you need to start beekeeping. This is just their big warehouse where they separate the packages, and they have classes. Wow, there's a big order. 120 packages, $12,000. Wow. That's a lot of bees. And look how healthy they are. Very few bees on the bottom of these packages. You know you're in a great place for beekeepers when this is the decorations on the wall in the bathroom. Fantastic. Here they are. It's really chilly out today. It's about 49 degrees with a brisk north wind, so they are not separated. But look how healthy they are. Very few bees. These bees were packaged last night in Georgia, trucked up here to Wisconsin overnight.
This is what it looks like when you're coming home on a Friday afternoon with your bees. We're driving 3 hours, and we're probably going to drive an extra hour on the way home this afternoon in this lovely traffic. Hi, Doug the Bee Guy. Would you like to explain to everybody why your wife calls you the bee murderer. Come on. You haven't murdered bees in years, but
When I first started, I would do things like get my bees really built up, and then I wouldn't treat because I figured they didn't have mites and they were fine, and then they would die from mites. Or I would take all the honey and not leave them enough, and because we have a really good honey business that we sell honey, and that's why we do this, and we sell it all at the farmers market. And so I would take all the honey thinking that they were going to be able to build up enough in the fall, and they wouldn't, so that they would die. So those are two of the big reasons that my wife used to call me the bee murderer. So when you're first starting out, you do crazy stuff that you don't even realize is not good for the bees, and sometimes they don't make it.
but you're much better now.
And one year I fed syrup to the bees with some jars that I didn't realize the holes were too big, and so every time the nighttime temperature went down, it would force the cold syrup out onto the bees, and I had all these fantastic nukes that were doing well. And then I opened them up later that winter, and they were all frozen with syrup all over the clusters. So there's a lot of mistakes to be made in beekeeping.
Right, and we're trying to share all of ours so that everybody that's watching can help keep their bees alive a lot longer.
That's it.
We're home.
3 hours in the car. We're home, girls. How are you feeling? Well, can't get them out because we have too much stuff in the back.
Oh no.
It's a sculpture.
Those are my treasures. If your wife spends 6 hours in the car with you to go pick up packaged bees, she gets to buy something for the garden.
Alright, now I can get them out. There they are.
There they are. Let's see how they look. They're still in nice little clusters.
Yep. The idea. I'm gonna put them in my building until tomorrow. I'm gonna spend the night. It's too cold right now. It's 45, 44. It's dropping like a rock here. Cloudy. I'll probably install them, but it's gonna be a little nicer tomorrow. So. Well, if you'd like to become a better beekeeper, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.